Suddenly the back tire gave way. Immediately the car started somersaulting. It turned for good 6 times. When it finally landed, look, I thought I was dead. But when I removed my seat belt, that was when I knew I was alive. The car squeezed beyond recognition. When I came out and looked at the car, I asked myself, why am I alive? I heard a still small voice talking to me. He said, son, you are alive because you are too defended to be a victim. Glory. When I checked inside the car, I couldn't see 2 of my boys in the car. When I looked at the tar road, I saw them lying motionless. I ran quickly to them.
Brothers and sisters,
but
go
before
ahead
I
and
got
spread the
there,
word of freedom.
they
Go ahead, you know.
I asked Baba, what is
YouTube.
happening? He told me they are too defended to be a victim.
Hi, from Dallas, Texas.
When we go to the
home of the
hospital,
cowboy, baby.
everybody was looking at
The
us.
greatest country in the world.
They say, are you people sure you came out from
God
this
bless
place?
President Donald J. Trump.
We say yes.
God bless the
We
good
are
people
from
of
that
America.
place.
And God bless the good
Certainly
people of
we came to
Italy.
understand inside Jesus, we are too defended to be a victim. Today, if you see one of my boys, by name Emmanuel Essien, though he is sleeping, but
So,
that is not a sign of disability, but the sign you see.
Let me quickly say something, brothers and sisters. This is Mega Comrade Officer Clement Eranomigo Edegbe. I repeat, President Mega Comrade Officer Clement Eranomigo Edegbe, the open leader of People Freedom Movement, President of the Poor Citizen Worldwide, Commander-in-Chief of the Defenseless and the Voiceless, the Tiger and the Lion combined. You know what I'm saying? I am so happy today. I got this, thank God, finally, some of our pastors are coming out. This audio, I'm going to play it in audio. That is what you should learn. Prophet of God are not your enemy. I am a prophet of God. I am preaching the word of freedom. Others are preaching the gospel or whatever they call it. So listen to this while you are sharing. This today is going to be long. It's going to be explosive. It's going to, you don't want to miss a part of it. Every prophecy I have prophesied have come to pass. Evidence is coming soon.
Prophets are God's watchmen, not just over people in church, but over nations. I've said over nations, to root out, to plant, to destroy. Now, it's I've this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out, to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, and to build, and to plant. Prophets are builders. They root out what will not the buildings take place, so they can plant God's purpose on the earth. I want to speak to the conscience of this nation and our leaders as a prophet this morning. And please listen to me. I've said thee a watchman. You shall hear a word from me and give them warning. Now he said in verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou giveth him not warning, nor speaketh to him to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will be required from you. That is the awesome responsibility of prophets. Now listen to these lines. A wake-up call to a nation in a state of slumber. Insurgency is spreading across the nation under the guise of Fulani Herdsmen. Danger is looming. For example, how many of these killers have been brought to book since their campaign of carnage, death, and destruction began? One may ask. They must have the backing of some invisible powers. A nationwide unrest is in the offing that may be worse than the ISIS devastation going on in some parts of the world today. It is not enough, therefore, to pray, we must cry out. The destiny of this nation has never been under a threat of survival as it is today.
This is not an
People may soon be forced to take laws into their hands. The security apparatus of the nation has obviously failed to defend the lives and properties of these poor farmers across the nation. While we are claiming to curtail Boko Haram onslaught, we are on the other side, on the other hand, sponsoring, in quote, or abetting the Fulani Herdsmen and their murderous acts. Nigeria is a nation at war with ourselves. No external aggression, no ethnic crisis, no natural disaster, yet we are doing mass burials. What a nation in a state of slumber. Hear the voice of the Lord through this prophet. The soul of Nigeria is endangered. We're becoming an endangered species on the earth. God have mercy. God have mercy. I'm saying this for you to know why you must pray and why and what is behind it. Now, listen to me. I'm going to share this with you. There are some 5 questions you have asked. Pertinent questions that border on the conscience of a nation and her leaders. Is cattle business government business? Should farmers be killed for Fulani Herdsmen to live? Should all farmers leave their farms today for the threat of Fulani Herdsmen? Would the nation survive? When we are still producing, as I like I know, 20% of what we eat. Should the farmers vacate their farms? Now the big question. What is the contribution of cattle business to Nigerian GDP? What is the contribution? Because I don't understand why. And every political bigot is silent. I'll never name an elected position in my life. I've been elected by God. Now listen to me. There is more to this low response from government agencies in addressing this sensitive issue, which is obviously a time bomb. Does Nigeria land now belong to Fulani Herdsmen? No. Are they now the customary landowners of every state, cities, towns, villages, and hamlets? No. Where then is the place of the owners of this land? There is danger in the offing. Every community may soon set up their own security system to defend the insurgency of the Fulani Herdsmen.
Go ahead and spread the word of freedom. This is not Mega Comrade speaking.
When citizens can no longer trust government for security, a state of anarchy is in view. Insurrection may as well be on the way. This largely unchecked aggression of the Fulani Herdsmen, so-called, may eventually choke the soul of Nigeria to death, God forbid. Amen. That's why you need to pray for God to visit the camps of these wicked men with his instruments of death and free the soul of Nigeria from the grave. Is our sense for human life still alive in Nigeria? Today, human beings are being slain for cattle without any drastic intervention from our security agents. Should men, women, and children continue to lay down their lives for cattle? there is no other nation where human life is placed at a lower ebb than animals. How are these killers making away with their murderous acts? You must have the backing of some powers that be. Any right-thinking Nigerian will speculate same.
Yes, it's not. It's have not even started. Yeah, because right now we find out that our problem in Nigeria are the youth. Number one, the youth, they call themselves everything. How long do I have to live in this world? I'm getting closer. All what we are doing today, we are doing it for our children, our grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Just like Dr. King put his life on the line for us to enjoy the benefit of Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr. Nelson Mandela sacrificed himself. Sometimes when I'm about to lose hope, I think about Nelson Mandela. I think about President Barack Obama. How he started. They called him every name in the book. Nothing they didn't call him. President Barack Obama, they called him every name in the book. They even called him a demon son, the son of the Satan. Let me tell you one thing, brothers and sisters. If you believe in God Almighty, give me amen. We shall overcome. All the political cabals, the political terrorists, the political enemies, the political traitors, the political worms, the political parasite, the political Nigeria phobia, all the political worms children, the privileged children, and those betrayers, the youth that betrayed their father, they betrayed their mother, they betrayed their brother, they betrayed everything we the poor people stand for. Some our poor brothers and sisters who stand and betray us in the name of Almighty God, in the name of Allah. Your grave will not be far from you. Give me amen. You will die and we will succeed. It does not matter how long it's going to take, Mega Comrade. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take all the collective effort to make sure that Africa become what God Almighty. God is not a stupid God. God that make Africa as a fertile land with mineral resources, gold, diamond, blood diamond, oil, uranium, name it, gas. Those states where I come from, gas in Nigeria out of Africa is larger than the Russian gas. It's larger than the whole European gas at those states. As I speak, only 4 or 5 men are reaping the fruit of you and I labor. Only 4 or 5 men are reaping the fruit of God Almighty labors that He labor for you and I. And with this, some of the stupid Edo citizens, I call them parasite worm. They must be killed. Parasite cannot live in you and you survive it. They feed in you and they survive in you. You house them. They don't have their home. It is time for us to feed them out one by one and kill them. Children of parasite must be eradicated before we will succeed. If not, all these parasites they give AK-47. They will not spare your life for 1 naira. They will kill you like a chicken. So therefore, wherever we feel that we can do whatever we feel, prayer, ogu, ogmaje, oloko, esago, asigidio, anything, whatever you call it, pastor, use it to kill them. Kill them. In the name of God, let them die. They are the parasite children, and they are warm, parasite warm. They will die in the name of Almighty God. Those that say Nigeria and Africa will not survive, you and your children and your wife will not survive in Jesus' mighty name. Let me tell you, this is my special Bible. This Bible healed me. What pastor could not do, what everybody could not do in Nigeria. There's no churches I did not go. They could not heal me. But this Bible right here is a miracle Bible. Whenever I hold this Bible and I send you a prayer, trust me, you will receive it. You will receive it. How long are we going to keep quiet and allow all this barbaric act of Fulani Herdsman, Boko Haram? How long are you going to be quiet about it? Enough is enough. Stop being scared, brother. Stop being scared, sister. Get your ass up. Stand for what you believe in, brother. Stand for what you believe in, sister. Stop eating up your goddamn brother. Stop sucking your brother blood. Instead of you stop sucking your brother blood, sucking a amigo energy, you take that power and suck the enemy energy. Enemy can never be your friend. These rich political cabals are our enemy. Is your enemy is my enemy. What are we all struggling for? We are all fighting on the same cause. But it pains me so hard. I see myself falling in the hands of the wolves and the coyotes of Edo land. We all know Edo people. We know them. They sold Ovorame. They betrayed our Oba. We know them. These are family you cannot kill. You cannot kill them. The best thing is to manage them. Just like Ugbo said, Ugbo of Urenigbe. He said, he have killed the fly, fly in his hand. And he killed the fly in his leg. But the fly in between his private part, he could not kill it. Because when he hit it with iron, he's going to cut off his genitals. If home does not destroy you, your home does not damage you, nowhere on earth can damage you. Oh, Wamakboma, Oeseti, I am a tiger and a lion combined. I fear no bagger. Come on with it. Come on with it, brother. Bring it on. I'll take it. Buhari is nothing but a coward. A man that hide behind one terrorist organization. Buhari is nobody but a coward. Let me tell you, APC, I have no hatred on APC. I was once APC member. APC member. I donated for APC. I did everything for APC. Let me tell you, I am a man who is not afraid to get away from where I know there's no road. I have walked in the valley of death. What more do you want me to say? I have suffered in my life. I am a product of a concrete child, a product of a poor man, a poor woman, a man that will work for the rest of his life, yet he will not drive one Mercedes-Benz, not even a tire of a vehicle. He will suffer. No matter how they suffered, they will scam them. They will use police to unleash on them. In 1984, my father bought 504 saloon car and 504 station one gun. They say corrupt police department, Edo State Police Command. They connived with one man called Chasey Man. He was a notorious scammer. He scammed my father, 2 vehicles. My father run to, when you are being hurt by the criminals, who do you go to? In abroad, in America, you go to the police. My father went to the police department in Benin, Nigeria, to complain that A gentleman have come and robbed him everything he have in his life. Let me tell you, wow. How do I do this now? Hey, God. Please, General, don't mention I'm online. Please, I will call you. Please. Yes, sir. Don't mention your name. I will call you. Please. God bless you, General. Wow. You see, oh my God. God bless you, my brother. So, Akataka. These are people that love you. These are Nigerian Army General who love Nigeria, who stand for the truth. But they cannot speak. You can see that. The truth is in the open. I don't just come to online and route all day. Those that say, Ranamigo, this. Evidence is all everywhere. Display everywhere. I am the open leader. I am not the leader of PFM. Those of you who are saying PFM is illiterate, they are this, they are that. How can you call a Nigerian Army General illiterate? How can you call your evil traditional ruler illiterate? That's evidence right there. I'm not just a man who wake up in the day and say, I want to go to social media. PFM is guided and directed by the men that matters, the halalans, the movers and shakers, who will draw rain. When that rain falls, you will not be able to survive it. So be careful of what you are asking for. We do not intimidate people. We fight against oppression. But let me tell you, these are parasite children. Instead of you to get up and rise up and fight for your right, but you choose to channel your anger into a wrong direction. Come on, brother. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you all right? Evil Sabini, pigs. I call them pigs. They want to advise me. I have warned them. Advise yourself. Advise yourself. You called me uneducated man. You're retarded. You call me that I'm mentally drained. Mentally drained. I am not mentally fit to head any position. Now you came out and said, oh, Iranamigo, the only problem I have with you, try to bring people down. You must bring your enemy down in Jesus' mighty name. Anyone that stand on your way, that stand on your progress, that sit on your success, that sit on your progress, please, God Almighty, call them to hellfire. Call them to hellfire. In Jesus' mighty name. Nobody can pray for Muhammad Buhari as I speak today. Nobody can pray for Fulani Herdsman Cattlemen. So therefore, the mega comrade will never pray for your enemy. She's my enemy, number one. I will never love you because you don't even know me. I don't bring people that don't try to bring me down. When they stay in their lane, I stay in my lane. You can see for about 2 weeks now, they stay in their lane, I stay in my lane. What you do got nothing to do with me, brother. I mind my own damn motherfucking business. You therefore mind your own goddamn motherfucking business. When you draw rain, fire for fire. The rain is not going to beat me alone. Money rain does not beat one person. We are just trying to be peaceful. Let me tell you, there's nothing you know that Mega Comrade didn't know. Nothing you know. My education in Nigeria only taught me how the whole world is worst, how dangerous life is. When I came to America, I went to school here. I studied in Eastfield College. I never said it. Eastfield College right here. I studied in Central as well, which I'm still doing right now. Everyone that knows Dallas knows it. I even did my academy in a Central College. You came out and tried to criticize me. Today you came out and said because I tried to bring down people. We're going to bring every of our enemy down. We will bring them down one by one. You never pray for your enemy. If you yourself, you pray for your enemy, everything you said, I will forgive you. But if you don't pray for your enemy and you call yourself my enemy, let me tell you, all those who have created enmity, they will come back and eat their shit one day. Go and mark it. The tiger and the lion will die for the truth, and that truth will lead me to the presidential palace and to the governor mansion in Edo State one day. And it will leave every of my movement member, Ondo, Sokoto, Kwara, Benue, Kaduna, Imo, Owerri, Enugu. They will be in an executive mansion. One day you're going to see PFM members, followers, supporters will be holding the whole Nigeria, and Nigeria will turn to a better country, and we will channel that goodwill of PFM to West Africa and all over Africa. One day, Nigeria will be the best continent in the world if we all call it what it is. If we all channel our anger to the right direction. If we all try to cling on someone's rope that is already hung by God, try to draw it down. But you forgetting that when you try to draw the rope of God Almighty down, you're going to fall and you're going to, if care is not taken, you will be crippled. The rope mega comrade is on. It's already up. It's already up. As you understand, the tiger can climb and the lion can climb. So therefore, I have climbed. I am on the top of the wood. How dare you want to break that little thing? What is going to happen to you? You're going to fall and cripple. There's what we call offenses record. Let me show you. I am not supposed to be doing this because I don't normally brag, but I'm going to do it. I took my time to bring this home to show people. Right here, you can see this paper right here. It's a Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Right here, you can see this paper right here. You can see it there. Texas Department of Criminal Justice. It is called Offense Report. What I do, we put in your number. This one is called TDCJ number. But what we do, I learned a lot from TDCJ. What we do, I will put a PFM number, offense number. I will write your offense, offense 1. I will write your unit. If you are in double, I will say double. There, housing and range, I will write it. I will do everything the way I have learned, the way they have trained me. I am a trained, I repeat, I am a trained U.S. trained, United States of America, trained correctional officer, detention officer, or a jailer. And not that notwithstanding, I am also a trained commission security officer. That is the end. The end of it. Commission security officer. A trained bodyguard as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't come here and route. I have a job. You remember when people were saying, hey, Ranomigo, I lost their job. Let me tell you, fools who are not educated, they always rush to it. The other one went to qualified education. My degree in America is more than qualified education. I don't say what I am not. I have 3 certificates. I'm not an Englishman. This is what we call bullying in America. And those that are bullying me by using the way I speak on me, you can be prosecuted. You know that. I don't bully people by the way they look, by the way they speak. They even call me dwarf. That is a bullying. You think you want to come online and bully me out? Let me tell you how many sentences it carried in America. Anyone that have used those words, even in the audio, that woman that said, I am mentally drained, call me everything. I will proceed. I'm going to make sure I file criminal case against you. That is bullying. And bullying is a high crime in America, if you don't know that. All over the world. I can criticize you if you are in any political office. I can tell you what you are doing wrong. You can never use someone's nature to score a political point or to get viewer. No. You can never use it. I have never come and said, Obaseki, his eye is so this, his face is so big, is this? No, I never said that. I have never seen a merchant, a short man, that cannot go and say, oh, you are a merchant, you are a short man, you go to jail for it. It's bullying. It's bullying. So, if you are on social media, try to get viewer, and you are not channeling your social media for the progress of the poor citizens, you are not channeling it for the progress of your father and your mother, and yet you are there, you just crying for your pocket, what you can get from the government. Look at this Bible. Are you bigger than this Bible? Are you bigger? You might be bigger than Mega Comrade. You know what I'm saying? Let me remove this bastard out, these parasite children. If I don't remove it now, they're going to say, "Pa, what they doing? Pa, what they doing?" It's a lie. I've been watching it since they are not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you are not bigger than God Almighty. You are not bigger. When Nigeria become the most dangerous country, then you will realize, Mega Comrade, Professor, Prophet, Officer Aranomigo Edegbe prophesied this many months ago, 2017. When I told you that bomb, they are dropping, but Dangote is dropping dispersing Fulani militant everywhere. What did people tell me? They said, Aranomigo, Ratumo, he talk online, talk. Today, bomb is exploding in Edo State. I have everything here. I will show you. Let me tell you today. Today's date is Friday. Friday, January 19, 2018. By the power and the Spirit of God that is in me, Lord Almighty, who gave light and took darkness away, as you have taken my sickness away with this Bible, and you replace it with Spirit of God, the Spirit of prophecy, and the Spirit of guardian, and you have given me wisdom of communication, wisdom of acceptances, wisdom of tolerance, wisdom of leadership, above all, wisdom of communication. Almighty God, I glorify your name. By the power invested in me with this Bible, I prophesy to you. If you are from Edo State, on the line, if you are from Edo State, I want to let you know today, this movement did not belong to Edo State people alone. It belongs to the whole world. If you are from Edo State, I prophesy to you. If you think you are fighting Mega Comrade, that your home is safe, I want to tell you today, God have revealed to me. Very soon, if you are not careful, bomb will be exploding in Ring Road. Ring Road. I fear that innocent people are the one going to die. But this one will affect those that we think it will not affect. That is all I can say. If you want to sit on top of OBASEKI and Dangote money, go ahead. And I want to advise our father, the Enigis, be careful. Be careful. The elephant that you are feeding with propaganda, one day that elephant is going to rise. Elephant is too big. It will destroy your little Enoge palace. It will destroy everywhere. And you will have nobody to cry to. I am telling you today, this is a prophecy, what God have revealed to me. And I will personally use this to send message to our palace. You see? This is a message from God. Our father, my Royal Highness, my father, my great father, your Royal Highness, my God, my second God, Baba, I am begging you. Keeping quiet does not solve the problem of your town or your community. I understand. When terrorists, a vampire militant gang, Tony Kabaka, said he was going to kill me, he will vampire me, I cried to the palace. I got a message. Every message that you send, Baba, I got it. But sometimes, the chicken, you see the chicken will come home to roast. Today is Iran amigo. How about tomorrow? It's one of our chief's son. Are you going to keep quiet and let your Beniki not just damage and destroy as it's going right now? God forbid if Fulani Cattlemen war come to Nigeria today, Benin will be liberated in 5 minutes. Because the people left in Benin are those noisemaker, rat, parasite. They will hide and live in you, are eating you and feeding you and eventually kill you. Parasite does not fight in the public. They have no power. Go and read. Parasite doesn't have the power to fight in the public. They always hide. How long are you going to be quiet, my father? You are the Ogirigan of our time. We are, like they said, I heard it, some people said this one is causing or by causing me. My palace, I will protect my palace with whatever it takes. But that does not mean that as the son of a Benin monarch, I will always speak the truth. Almost 80% of your children have perished in Libya. That is the truth. Every Edo children born in Benin land is your children. Now, Iranomigo spoke many months ago that a time will come, bomb will be exploding. The palace, nothing. Now the bomb is exploding. I told you a time will come, Dangote will use drug to dismantle the whole place. He's buying house and they're installing ammunition. Very soon, AK-47 will be in every Edo hands. It will be in Edo hands. Who are they going to turn the AK-47 to? Do we know? We are all your children. How many Edo children are going to perish in sea before our Inigis and our father get up and speak? How many innocent children, Fulani Herdsmen are going to cut their head before our Inigi talk? I look at this chart. Let me quickly say this. This is 2016 gubernatorial election result. I took it from Nigeria. I was in Nigeria. You can see this 2016 gubernatorial between PDP and APC. Illegal vote that Governor OBASEKI won with was 66,310. You know what I'm saying? That he won with. OBASEKI got 319,483. Pastor Osage Izeyamu of PDP got 253,173 votes. Edo population is 4 million plus. Over here, if you add it together, it's not up to 600. It's not up to 600,000. What does that tell you? We should not always be looking at the money. As money as is sweet, likewise money will dismantle you. Money will kill you. If you don't believe the tiger and the lion combined, go and ask Muhammad Buhari. Money have given his son a motorbike of 56 million. And that motorbike I put him in coma. That is the truth. Coma of God. Accident of God. It will cripple you. That is what is going to happen to our leaders. There are children who are not speaking out, telling their father. Can you imagine? I have a lot of video I'm going to play for you. A lot of video. A lot. Can you imagine? Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Where a man will just had money, tons of money. Tons of money. When I saw it, I was speechless. I said, God, is this really true? I asked myself that question many times. You know what I'm saying? If we did not get up, let me show you. This is where terrorists are killing people, where people are dying, where hunger is in everywhere. And this is what they discover in Nigeria as we speak. Just look at it. This is money. That is money right there. Can you imagine? One man. This is all money. Can you imagine? I think you might see it better. That is money right there. Why our children are dying in Libya. This is money. I'm sorry, I'm showing YouTube. I will show the Facebook as well. That is money. Corruption. That is money. Dollars, raw dollars, gold money. See that? You can see that is money in Nigeria. Who is going to ask Buhari? All this money you have recovered, stolen money, because what APC are doing, they are rushing. They are not fast. They know they are not going to win re-election. APC are rushing to steal all this money. Process of rushing, they are not hiding it properly. They don't have the source. Buhari, let me be honest with you. Muhammad Buhari come with the intention of fighting corruption. But when he get into power, the money become too sweet for him to give up. So before they started looting, Buhari cut all the mechanism that is easy for them to transfer money to foreign land. So in that process, they were forced to be stocking that money into grave, into cemetery, into girlfriend home, into Babalawo shrine. Even some of them will even kill their family, kill their mother, and hide the money under the grave before they bury their mother. Now it's difficult for Buhari to change the system he already put in place, because we know that will expose him for public. That is the truth. There's a reason why I named this title Fire for Fire. Fulani Cattlemen, Fulani Herdsmen, terrorist group are terrorists. Anyone that harbor terrorists, anyone that support terrorists are terrorists. Fulani Cattlemen are terrorists. Plain blank. It is a pity Buhari is supporting them. Buhari is a terrorist president. The tiger and the lion. I said it. Come on. I said it. Buhari, President Muhammad Buhari of Nigeria, He's a terrorist sympathizer. He's a terrorist. He's hardly terrorist. He's a terrorist. If you are not a terrorist, come out and give the mega comrade the reason why no one have been arrested. Give me a reason why you are giving AK-47. Let me go ahead and finish. You know what? Let me just go ahead and finish Pastor Oyedepo. Audio. There you can hear a lot of things. Why I am going to bring out every video that I want to play here. Let me see where it stopped. Brothers and sisters, 7 minutes. Let me bring it out in the other one. Today I told you, go ahead and share. Nigeria, you need to learn a lot. You cannot just sit. Let me tell you, there are some graduates, professors, that are fools. They are big fools, goat. They are educated in portfolio, but really, brain otherwise, common sense, they are not educated. That is the truth. So, most of our Nigerian youth are listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Are listening to them. So, just go ahead and listen to this.
The soul of Nigeria from the grave. Is our sense for human life still alive in Nigeria? Today, human beings are being slain for cattle without any drastic intervention from our security agents. Should men, women, and children continue to lay down their lives for cattle?
No.
There is no other nation where human life is placed at a lower ebb than animals. How are these killers making away with their murderous acts? They must have the backing of some powers that be. Any right-thinking Nigerian will speculate same. Is Boko Haram not spreading strategically across the nation? I wish not. How many cows will the Fulani Herdsman sell to buy an AK-47 rifle, which today stands at a cost of about 3 million naira? The biggest cattle in town is 180,000. They didn't buy them. Some sources supply them. Do you hire a mega in your one-room apartment? Do you protect your asset of 1 million with 3 million security guns? No. Let's come down and pray. I pray that this nation will come away from slumber and stop evil from coming. When Noah was speaking, they were laughing him to scorn. But suddenly, the flood of Noah came. Evil will not come on our nation. Evil will not come on this nation. I keep the rest. But understand, Nigeria needs rescue. We will engage spiritual forces for our rescue, and will speak out words to warn. You cannot sell off the souls of men for your self-ambition. Killing for any reason has no justification. Nigeria must be set free. Stand to your feet. What I've done this morning is to unmask the masquerade, so that the fear of what or who may be behind the mask may be non-existent. Okay. As we all know, until the masquerade is unmasked, we shall continue to fear what may be behind the mask.
Okay. That is not a message from Mega Comrade. That is a message from the men of God. Let me tell you, if you don't listen to me, you don't believe anything that I'm saying, one thing I want you to believe. Oyedepo, knows how to make money, and he's very smart. He's one of the richest men in Nigeria. When he tells you something, know that what he said, he knows what he's saying. So, I want to show you, if you think Mega Comrade is uneducated, you have called me every name in the book. I have 3 certificates. If my father was rich, I would have got a direct entry in University of Benin. I went to University of Benin for almost a year. I went there. I didn't have admission. I was going there. I was going to class. A lot of people do it. Until I was caught by a female. She did not even call me because, you know, I'm a man that women love. She came to me and said, oh, were you in the class? Faculty of Medicine. I was going with my friend, Kennedy, a very smart man. I was going with him. So until I stopped. When she asked me, were you in the class last night? I said, yes. So please, can I write from what you, I said, oh God, here come, problem don't come. Then I stay home. I didn't want to go to qualification. I got a direct entry. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. My cousin, they went because I don't want to be a teacher. Then you have the same people and I'm more educated than you. My father was poor. There was no way I could do everything. Even my WIAC, I paid in America to get my WIAC result. I could not get it. My father could not. That is how poor I am. So a lot of you are privileged children. So for you to sit there, I come to America. When I want to go to school here, I was asked to bring my transcript. They say, okay, no, you don't open it. You go there, they send it, you start school. Everything I got is in America. And I'm more smarter than you. I'm more educated than you. You are OND holder. And I'm like above HND. And in my brain, I am a professor. In my knowledge, I am a doctor. But in book, I am more educated than you. But you should check yourself, brothers and sisters. Check yourself, because everything that I've said have come true. When I was in Niger College in Benin, ask anybody that goes to Niger College. I don't go to English class because I just felt that I made my English when I was in class 4. That is 11th grade. And when I do GCE, I enroll with them WIAC at Renegbe Grammar School. I passed my English. I say, all I need is pass. I have it today. So I can get the rest for credit when I graduate and go direct to University of Benin. But fortunately, the corruption did not make me made it. Then I decided to join the Nigerian Army. I was sure that, unfortunately, I didn't know that my auntie had broke up with Major Ade, who was in 4 Mechanic Brigade, Benin, and my in-law was a general in the army during, I don't want to say it, my in-law is an Shekiri man. He was a general. So, and my spot was replaced with one general today. No, it's not a general, it's a colonel. No, it's a general, Major Brigadier General Clement. That's all I can tell you. I am the original Clement. The original Clement. So, brothers and sisters, you have never put on uniform in your life. And I'm a uniform officer. You cannot become a uniform officer in Western world. That is to tell you how dumb you are. You and that pig woman. You people are stupid. You cannot be mentally drained or mentally derailed, or you have a psychological problem. And America will give you a uniform. Some people just go online. They speak what they don't know. How can you have a your brain is malfunctioning? You are mentally unstable, like that stupid pig woman said it. And yet, America will allow you to stay in the jail, in the prison with inmate. Sometimes I begin to tell people it's not good to go to school in Nigeria. 12th grade in America are smarter than graduates in Nigeria. The tiger and the lion, I said it one again. 12th grade in America are 100% smarter than graduates in Nigeria. That is the truth. Plain blank. 12th grade means SSC, what they call it, SSS. Graduate in America are smarter than BSc, bachelor degree holder in Nigeria. When my son graduated, what my son know, what he knew, even my closest friend who are having doctorate degree, even my doctor who are what they call a consultant in University of Benin, they don't know it. When my son talk, they will even be shaking their head. These kids are smart. You are a doctor, consultant in University of Benin, and you don't know nothing. That is the truth. My little boy, the Edegbe, I born Edegbe already. My little boy is 5 years old now. There's nothing he doesn't operate in computer. He's smarter than a graduate in Nigeria. If you don't know, you that big woman, how can you go home and go and evaluate your brain? Check. What I learned in America, when someone bully you, you fight back. Don't allow bullying to stay in you. If you cannot get them legally, complain to the law enforcement agency. That is what I'm going to do. I'll go and report to you. I'll be bullying by you people. I'll bring the video out. They will put it in the system. Whenever you come to America, they will get you. They will nab you. Don't mess with the American law enforcement agency. And I want you to prove how I am mentally unstable. When I don't have any mental, we don't have any madman in my family. The only person that is mentally unstable is your governor. And here you are. You contributed into, you the one that is bringing that problem back. If that problem is what I expected, because I want to I want to reveal a lot of secret that is in my head. If you bring it back, you cannot escape it. And it will drain you. And it will drain your entire empire down. Because there's a lot that I know that I'm not speaking. So be careful. Don't throw a stone into a glass house. Instead of you to fight Fulani Herdsman. Let me show you. When I said it many months ago, that bomb, Dangote is bringing bomb in Benin, people say it's not true. Watch. First of all, I want to quickly show you what is happening in okay, let me show you this. Go ahead and watch.
It was a loud noise of explosion from this building on Monday afternoon, which drew the attention of some other residents in the area. The building is suspected to be occupied by some men from Kogi State. One of the residents who rushed to the house was told by one of the occupants that it was their generator that exploded. But the eyewitness went to the back of the building only to discover a lifeless body on the ground. His alarm drew the attention of other youths who apprehended other occupants of the building. One of the occupants, who allegedly escaped with a vehicle loaded with already prepared explosive arms and ammunition, later abandoned the vehicle in a bush path and escaped into the bush.
So when he now came out to inform the people that, oh, somebody died, oh, that the explosion just now killed somebody. Oh. So before we could come to this place, the other person he met before already suspected that maybe he was going to come back to tell people. Now, we just saw the vehicle, and the vehicle was already zooming off as the people were coming. So they began to run after him. He killed somebody, he killed somebody, he killed somebody, he killed somebody. Before we could even come here, the people that were pursuing, I think one was not able to enter the vehicle, something like that. So some other boys, I think a boy caught him. That was what they took to the police station. And it was what the DPO took to the area commander. So when they pursued the other guy with the vehicle, he ran through the comprehensive high school. So when he could not be able to, when the people that were chasing him were coming so close, he pulled out the gun. And then the people have to be scared away a little. So when the people scared, then he came down from the vehicle. Then he zoomed into the bush. So the vehicle, he abandoned the vehicle there. with so many bulbs in the vehicle.
Okpela is not safe right now. So that is why I also appeal that government should do something about it.
Efforts by the news crew to get the shots of the vehicle loaded with the explosives was resisted by the police that have already taken over the area. The wife and children of one of the suspects, as well as 2 occupants of the building apprehended by the youths, are now in police custody. The Auchi area commander of the Nigerian police, Mr. Adamu Issa, confirmed the incidents. In Okpela, Edo State, Victor Odion Acha, NTA News.
Okay. Oh, Lord Almighty, God bless you. I love my Bible. God, you keep revealing a lot of things for me. When I told you that the time we come, we do not want Okpela's maize factory to be, we need to take it back from Dangote. That bomb will be exploded. Dangote is using it to plant bomb. The Fulani Herdsmen, the Fulani Cattlemen, they use Fulani rich men, they use cattlemen as a way to experiment a war on innocent Nigerians. So they want to experiment. That's what they call drilling in America, but it's not real. When they do drilling, when they do drill, they want to see how you're going to react. But the political cabals, they have used it to test people by killing people, live ammunition. Now they know that you are scared of Fulani Cattlemen. So when the time comes to drag the power, and they are not ready to give the power, they already have bomb everywhere. Edo State is already covered. Oba Palace is not safe. It's not safe. You see all this one that is going on now that nobody is speaking. The bomb will not go to Renigbe. They don't want to target a low place, but they start with low place now. That time, it will be in Benin City, Gong, Benin. It will come here. Amana agugu ahene. Owo mona abodi omaho. I have speak, and I continue to prophesy. If you see what I'm telling you, and it's happening right in your eye, not even in 1 year time, few months it will happen, and yet you still don't want to believe me because the prophecy is coming from a poor son, the president of the poor citizen worldwide. Yet you don't want to believe it. You don't want to take it. All in the name of money. Even our niggas now, they are riding jeeps. They change jeeps. Even here you are, they want to kill me because of a blessing. They want to kill me because of blessing. Here you have even your niggas are sleeping with 16, 17, 18 years old women in Benin. Nobody talk to them. They have what they call exempt. They exempt them from all law. And those that think their children are at home studying, Igbenedion Education Center, Ushomule University, all these chiefs, they are busy rubbing their breast here and there while you are there sending them money. They don't want to say the truth no more because the truth will not bring money to their pocket. Imagine, in our local government, in my motherland, APC chairmanship aspirant. His mother killed his father with razor blade. That is what APC want to put as a chairman in Orion local government. Holy Ghost fire will kill all APC people. Whoever nominate that small boy, that his own mother, you a woman that used a razor blade to cut your father manhood. Few months later, he died. That boy never come to a wedding. But his own brother went to go and import him. Saturday, commissioner of NDDC went ahead and import the other one. That one secret is still there. It's my junior brother. I will use my brother as an example. He's not fit to be a local government chairman, not even a councillor. He's not fit. He's my brother, and I know him. He knows me. These are the two candidates APC brought to rule Orion. Someone who already have a violent. Let's stop that one. He did not condemn that in today. He did not condemn that. My family have done worse. I condemn it. When your family do something wrong and you condemn it, that shows a wisdom of leadership, wisdom of honesty. But when your family do wrong, he has never, let's forget about that one. He never cleared one glass in the village. Someone that does not know how the village is, doesn't know he's drinking pure water in Benin, he's drinking cold water in Benin. How will you bring it to come and rule Uronigbe? That is APC. Because these are Fulani sympathizers. These are Dangote boys. You know what I'm saying? These are Dangote boys. These two. These two. There's one they call Solomon. That one a land seller. Is good in selling land. If Orion people want their land to sell to Dangote, they should vote for him. The other one is his real name Imade. Imade is just a money global. A scammer that want to scam like his brother, like his brother Asowe, Honorable Asowe. That is his uncle. They want to spread everywhere, Fulani everywhere. So Imade has thugs. It's Tony Kabaka Alliance. He has thugs, and he want to unleash those thugs. Imade used many boss to took thugs from Benin to go and register in the village. Is that who Obaseki want to bring down? Is that who Labetu want to support now? A corrupt man who use bosses to pack people to go and register in a village that does not even belong to them. When you have the villager like Idaosa, who is an APCO, that boy Edokbolo have suffered for APC, and they use one hand to push him behind because he has no money. And Edokbolo is not my little boy. ASP Idaosa is my very good friend, but Edokbolo is like a child to me. He has suffered for APC. Is that where are we going? Is that the change Obaseki brought? A man that has suffered with APC, a son of a poor family, Etokpolo, he stay in the village. He do everything in the village. He knows everything in the village. He's the one, but they want to Saturday Uwilehui. Saturday Uwilehui, that one. I'm coming for him. He's a small boy, but don't worry. The commissioner of NDDC. So I want to see how Abetu. He said he will not support rich children. I want to see how he will not support Imade and Solo. Saturday Uwilehui cousin. Dr. Igariwa Ilo. They have ruled Nigeria. Dr. Igariwa is the best man. They have ruled. They should stay away. They should stay away. And these people will be campaigning against Ogbede because of his father. So why would... Listen, Honorable Asowe is Imade family. Saturday Uwilehui is a Solo family. So what is this double standard is all about? Is that the APC? Is that what APC stands for? Now we are hearing they are buying drink to our Enoge. Forget that one. No. This time, go ask Enoge. Who I be? He will tell you I'm a man of the truth. Enoge now only one PVC get. If our Enoge support bad thing that will not make that village grow, we will be a child that resists their father. Akataka. Akataka. Very soon, there will be vehicle in the old villages campaigning, telling people the truth. If you go at me, I'm not contesting for local government chairman, me, but my children will go. We will endorse who we think is fit to be local government. The post that PFM is waiting for is Obaseki. Obaseki must go. Obaseki and presidency. That is the two things. Because that is the only way we can change, make a difference in changing the culture of corruption. You cannot change the culture of corruption in local government or like that easily. It will take a long time before then our children will die. They will die. And that notwithstanding, let me show you all how Ghana people know how to deal with Fulani Herdsmen, Fulani Cattlemen. This is what Nigerians should learn. But yet, Obaseki supported Dangote because of money and a relationship. Watch.
Owners at Agogo say they are ready to comply with the directives to evacuate their animals from Agogo land. They, however, pleaded for 2 additional days to enable them evacuate their animals.
About 200 police and military personnel were deployed at Asante-Achem Agogo yesterday to enforce a court ruling which ordered for the evacuation of cattle from Agogo. And the Agogo Divisional Police Commander who led the charge did not mince words, urging his men to be ruthless.
Are the Fulanis better than us?
No.
Can they shoot better than us?
No.
Can they do the military and police job more than us?
No.
They say they are guerrilla tactics, they are guerrilla fighters, and they are going to ambush you and shoot you. Please, I beg you in the name of God, nobody should die in the bush as a police or soldier or whatever. We are going back with our number and come back with our number.
Amen.
And to be safe, if you see anybody holding arms want to attempt you, please don't waste time.
The Operation Cow-led team is expected to have so far shot and killed over 100 cows in the area. One of the cattle owners at Agogo, Alhaji Adam Ahmed Madi, says most of his colleagues are ready to comply with the evacuation directives.
They kill about almost 79 of my animals. Now the remaining ones with the babies are the ones we are appealing to them. They should just give us, even if it's 2 days, 3 days, to move them from Agogo land. This is all what we are trying, begging the MP.
He also pleaded with the security personnel to revise their decision to shoot and kill their cattle.
People's cows they killed yesterday is over 200 and something. They killed them. And then those people are Ghanaian citizens basing here in Agogo.
There has been a standoff between farmers and nomadic herdsmen at Agogo over the destruction of farms by cattle over the past 25 years. The Kumasi High Court in 2012 ordered the evacuation of the animals from the area, but the herdsmen did not comply with the directives.
You can see, this is what I always tell my brothers and sisters. I am begging you, listen to me. Instead of you to channel your anger to Mega Comrade, Mega Comrade does not have a money in a basement. I am the president of the poor. I am the most honest and humble man in the world. Here you are, I took the lowest post, like my son said, Comrade Nuti Ignigun. The lowest post, the president of the poor. That is who I am. I embrace where I come from. In the history of my life, more than 5 decades now, I have never seen anyone that stood up and defend the poor citizen and said it is poor that is the president. Nobody. But I did it. But yet, the same privileged children, like that pig woman, privileged children, like that boy in Italy, I'm coming to that. These are privileged children. This is a son who could not even pay for his WAEC exam. I took my WAEC result with American money. I hear you want to channel your anger to me. Let me tell you, one thing I know about Fulani Cattlemen. I was trained, like I said, I am a US trained security personnel. We were just trained to be running away from fight or retreat. Attack, attack, attack is the best way to defend. Attack, attack, attack. When Fulani Herdsman, Cattlemen come to your village and you started running, go and buy double barrel. Keep in your house. Buy a double barrel. Now they don't even give a license to hunter for barrel. But yet, Buhari is giving license of AK-47. Oyedipo says it's about 3 million per one. And you are using 3 million to protect 110,000 cattle. Does that make sense? They cannot even give a shotgun license to anyone. Do Oka made in your village. Keep it. Go and pack it, say nail, put it on it. You have to defend yourself. When these cattlemen come to your village and you see them, don't allow them to shoot you before you kill. Defend your family. Defend your brother. Defend your sisters. Defend your neighborhood. Defend your own family. Defend your community. Because there's no police that is coming to defend it. Governor is already Fulani governor. Governor OBASEKI is a Fulani already. He's married. He is married, illegally married to a Fulani man. Governor OBASEKI is illegally married to a Fulani man already. We already know who his wife is. Because when you are too close to a man and you are doing everything with a man, something is going on. He's close to Dangote, a billionaire. Nobody want to talk about Dangote. Dangote is the problem of Nigeria. Dangote will do whatever it takes to take your life. Me, I don't care. I would rather die for the truth and die as an hero than to die as a loser. The battle just started. You are already giving up your battle. But yet, you have the energy. What are you fighting Mega Comrade for? What are you fighting PFN for? We are struggling to keep our movement on with collective effort of donation. And yet, you cannot even ask OBASEKI accountability. How much is making in a month? How is spending our money? The gas, the oil they are drilling. Captain Osa, Governor OBASEKI, Oshomule, with a Kevedian woman. The oil they are drilling. For a Kevedian to become and be reaping from the fruit of our labor, you are there sitting in your parlor in Italy. You cannot even speak the truth. And the truth is far away from you. How is your life going to be better? Eh? Here you have people are making millions of dollars one day on your head. But you want to channel your anger to Iranomigo. Hey, Iranomigo. Hey, sleep. Let me tell you. For those that have not heard, I am falling in love. I am falling in love with Blessing. The more you all talk about her, the more I love her more. If you want to tie up, rush. 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 That is the truth. Ambassador Blessing, the day Ambassador Blessing will rise when she finally comes to America. You're going to be watching her on TV. On TV. So if you want to kill yourself, go and tie up. Anyone that do not want progress for her will never see progress. Anyone. So if you have family that you want to give her, call me. Me, I'm ready. Call me. If you cannot satisfy any woman, call me. Me, I know how to do it very well. That is why they are dying for me. So that is the truth. Just like, let me quickly talk about this. I'm going to move forward and back. I'm coming to Edo State. Just like when Jesus Christ said to his disciples, 12 disciples, he said, one day, one of you will betray me. Sooner or later, Judas Iscariot came out and sold Jesus Christ to his enemies. If Jesus Christ can be sold to his enemies, who is Mega Comrade? So, someone sent this to me. Someone sent it to me. See, just like Jesus Christ said to his 12 disciples, one day, one of you will betray me. Sooner or later, Judas Iscariot came out and sold Jesus Christ to his enemy. He said, good day, Mega Comrade, Clemente Ranomigo Edegbe, the leader and the founder of PFM, all administrative officer with all members of PFM worldwide. I will thank you for all you have done physically, spiritually, morally, and otherwise. I want to thank all members who have supported this movement financially, spiritually, and support our People Freedom Movement well. I want to let you know, let every member know, I have your back. And I will be there for you. As the Mega Comrade, The founder of this honest and the most transparent movement. Honesty is a man. When a man, let me go back. God. I want to let every member know that I have their back. Their mind, the mind of our mega comrade, our founder, leader, he is a man of truth, honesty, a man of timber and caliber. He is a bulldozer, talk and do. I knew him from day one. He is telling us the truth, nothing but the truth. I hereby pledge with all members to be a good ambassador to this movement, to support this movement financially, morally, and spiritually, to make sure we conquer our enemy in our ancient city of Benin Kingdom and Nigeria as a whole. Politicians all over the world should be aware that one day the youth will rise and take what belongs to them from the political cabals. Your financial support is highly needed. And thank you all. God bless our mega comrade. God bless all the executive, and God bless all members of PFM. Thank you all. You know who wrote that? You want to know who wrote that to me? Do you want to know who wrote that to me? That is Ambassador Blessing Orwe, okay? So, let me tell you, she have learned, and she know that mega comrade will always be there for you, no matter what, no matter the circumstances. So, instead of you to channel your anger towards me, please, I am begging you, brothers and sisters, channel your anger to others. This is Africans. Look at it. Okay, this is African dying. I'm going to show the video in about a few minutes. Here you have Edo people, most especially the Edos, the privileged children. Here you are, they are attacking the president of the poor. Let me educate you. Mostly you that fool in Italy. If you are not educated, you can never be a secretary to any organization in America. Period. If you are not educated, you can never. You cannot fool American people. Any children from Africa who are living in diaspora in US, you can't fool them. If I am not educated, I don't know what I'm doing. I wouldn't have be the secretary of organization here in Dallas, Texas. Ask anybody. When our secretary general quitted, he didn't want to be a secretary. Among everyone, the president of Teachers Union of Ekeadolo, who taught you in school, Ogbede, Felix Ogbede, former lecturer in the College of Education, Ekeadolo, I was doing secretary in his organization. Until one day he told me, he said, Iranomigo, he said, you write like a novel. You write minute like a novel. I said, but I have to make sure everything is in it. He said, yes. He said, he's praising you for that. I don't miss one word. You know, every month, I make sure I send out minutes out to all members. Write it with my pen, put it in the computer, bring it out, mail it. That was my job as the secretary of that organization. Ask anybody. David Anyayo was the former secretary. Engineer Awo was the first secretary. David Anyayo took over. When Anyayo left, nobody could take it. It's not easy. where you see smart people are watching whatever you write. They don't want to humiliate themselves. The tiger and the lion took it upon myself. And I did it perfectly. And you claim you are educated. You cannot help your people in Italy. I am here, coming there. Oh my God. Before I was chased out of that organization with corruption, I did everything I could do. What is the meaning of constructive criticism? Or not constructive criticism? What is the meaning? Any man any man who have minors children or minors someone's children out of the actual number that he or she have is a madman. And God Almighty will minus from his or her own age. I will not say it to your children. God Almighty will minus from your age. You cannot minus someone's children. If he has 4 children, say it he has 4 children. Don't go there and minus out of it. You want to be famous, we will put you in Hall of Shame. We have 2 categories. Just like we put Abetu Hall of Shame. We will place you in Hall of Shame. Who are you? A rat. Who are you? A fool. Mondo Wagwe send you out because you are a courtesan. You stayed 27 years in Italy. You have no passport. Because you are a criminal. You have a criminal record. That is number 1. My question to all these parasites is that what have you done with your life that you can be proud of? All these parasites. My question to you is, what have you done with your life that you can be proud of? Tell me. Those that are condemning PFM, condemning the mega comrade children, what have you done with your life? Some people funny. Osamede, I will narrate you. You did tell me, say, if I need say so. Wait, let me see this woman. Hold on. Oh, Osama Kwe. Osas, okay. Now what for you? Go tell your husband that, or you need said before they begin to narrate me for social media again. So, that is my question. Because these people, including that woman who is a pig, they are myopic in brain. They are short-sighted in every scene. That mostly that especially woman that they call what is her name? I don't even want to call her name because she's too dirty for me to call her name. She's myopic. She's short-sighted. She cannot see. She does not see sin. Every day, PFM have break unbreakable record. We continue to protest from one thing and another, and we are succeeding. But yet, because of your myopic mind, short-sighted, you cannot see. And most especially that fool in Italy, who is delinquent, a retarded man, who cannot even do something good with his life. He has no passport. The only thing we all pray for in any foreign land is for you to become a king in that land. How will you become a king? Is for that passport, number 1. Yet, this useless man, a retarded man, cannot have a passport. And you are mentioning you're an amigo. It is a pity that I am in the public eye. It's a pity. They said you want a TV show. Who is going to watch your TV show? Anyone that is there are myopic in mind. They don't know what, they are retarded as you. They are stupid. They are fools. They are fools. Why would they follow a man who cannot even get a passport of any country? 27 years in Europe, you have no passport. Shame on you. You are a criminal. I will dig you out. And you are living on welfare. Here you are talking to my son, who is taking care of large family. You are minusing from his children. You cannot even help your own brother in Cameroon as I speak. You cannot even help your own brother in Cameroon. Your own brother. At least I helped my family. I tried. I did my best. You did not even do anything. Here you are, all these short-sighted Edo people with their myopic mind. They want to use it and drain other people's sources. You all will never be good for you. And most especially that woman that said that I'm mentally unstable. How can you be mentally unstable and be an officer in America, in Western world? Is that woman really educated? There are people that are eloquent in speaking. They are they speak very good, but they cannot do anything. Why are you hiding behind curtain? A woman on a mask. You are on a mask like Muhammad Buhari. Boko Haram Cattlemen are killing people. Here you are. Muhammad Buhari doesn't talk. Then you come out, you want to support the governor of Fulani governor. The only prayer I pray for you people, your family should be a victim of cattlemen. In Jesus' mighty name. Everyone that have supported OBASEKI, everyone, I don't care if it's my mother and my father, you supported Governor OBASEKI and humble him to put Dangote, Fulani Herdsman in Edo land. Your family, and including you, will be a victim of Dangote and a victim of cattlemen in Jesus' mighty name. In the name of God Almighty, your home will be destroyed by the cattlemen. That AK-47 that Muhammad Buhari is giving to his Fulani, they're going to use it on you in Jesus' mighty name. He will never be close to the poor citizen. As you all continue to decimate Nigeria with corruption, bribery, and otherwise, untruthful leader, you cannot stand for the truth because of money. Money will kill you one by one in Jesus' mighty name. I don't care whoever you are. If you are my father, you are my mother, you will die if you did not leave corruption. Corruption will kill you. It will kill you. You will die. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Was it not here the other day? OBASEKI, we are looking for Dangote workers in Okpila. It's not even up to how many weeks now. Bomb is exploding in Okpila already. It's exploding in Okpila already. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? Brothers and sisters, I am begging you. If you know you are a Nigerian youth, and if you don't like this, if you don't want this to repeat in your city, this Okpila, let me show you one more time.
It was a loud noise of explosion from this building on Monday afternoon, which drew the attention of some other residents in the area. The building is suspected to be occupied by some men from Kogi State.
Okay.
One of the residents.
So, if you don't want to be a part, if you don't want your community to be like this, I want you to vote your heart. Don't vote for money. Let me tell you, if OBASEKI put all his, can you imagine they were saying they want to win the whole 19th state? Is that election? Buhari have destroyed Nigeria. APC have destroyed Nigeria. And I want to let OBASEKI know quick right now. Let me do this while I'm watching this. I want to let Governor OBASEKI know right now. The mega comrade is watching you. I am watching you. As you are conducting this election, if you like, write it out. We already know the number of votes you got. And this year is going to be low count election. We are watching you. If you come out more than 4 local government, APC won. It's not an election. And you will pay for it. You will pay for it. Because we already know APC will not win 1 local government. We already know that. So, if you are rushing to APC because this election, they just got to write it and nothing is going to happen, I want you to think twice. that the previous election, the mega comrade was not on scene. I mind my business. You know what I'm saying? But now, I want to let you know, we're going to watch that election. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. While I look for this video, let me go ahead and finish this audio who came from someone quickly. Please give me time. Oh my God. Let me play this on YouTube and finish it. Give me a little bit of time.
It's a wake-up call to take appropriate steps by all responsible to stem this evil tide. God bless Nigeria. God preserve our nation. And may God keep this nation as one. Lift up your two hands and thank God for the rescue of the soul of Nigeria. Thank God. Thank God for the rescue of the soul of Nigeria. Thank God for the rescue of the soul of Nigeria. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' precious name. Somebody said, but what concerns you? I have the oversight of a great proportion of Nigerian population spread across all the states of this country. And for your information, in their millions. I'm a stakeholder in the affairs of this nation by divine election. There is no state in this nation without members in this church. Have a stake. 1 out of every 150 Nigerians belongs to this fold. I'm a stakeholder. I'm taking responsibility over the flock and over the well-being of the nation. I don't belong to no political party, neither in the past or forever. The welfare of this nation is uppermost in my heart. And I won't watch any devil trade it off for personal ambition. Wait a minute. The ex-parties they engage in their killing shows they were not herdsmen. Yes. And should the nation pretend not to know and nobody's brought to book? Wickedness of the highest order. Help me invoke judgment into the camp of the wicked. 1 minute, go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. Help me invoke judgment in the camp of the wicked. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' precious name we are praying. There shall be no war in Nigeria. Every warmonger will be banished into hell. Everyone that will not let Nigeria rest will suffer unrest forever. But Nigeria will rest. Can I tell you the hope that we have? If I find 50 people in the city, I will spare. God has multitudes of righteous men in this country, and for that reason, Nigeria shall not be destroyed.
So, as you can see, brothers and sisters, let me play this for you. When I see people are speaking the truth, a lot of things happen in Nigeria, but a lot of people don't come out and speak the truth. But if anyone come out and speak the truth, you acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Here is I think this is a pastor. Oh my God, you don't want to see this. I'll just go straight to Bruce. This is what Bruce talked about today. He said a lot of things, Senator Bruce. I will let people listen. I will tell him where he was wrong on it. I'm going to play it right here. You can hear the audio.
Distinguished colleagues, I stand to support this motion, which is similar to what we discussed yesterday, and which seems to be a recurrent decimal in Nigeria. It seems to be that Nigeria is becoming a lawless country, a country with no rules and regulations, a country where laws are not adhered to, a country where there is no consequence for bad behavior. We either have a government or we don't. We either have security agencies or we don't. We either believe in the sanctity of life and property or we don't. These are the fundamental issues at stake today. Because every day since we've been here, somebody has gotten killed, raped, maimed, throat slit, killed at gunpoint. And every day we have resolutions after resolutions and nothing is being done. It is time the federal government of Nigeria acts, because they were voted into office. They have an executive function to protect the lives and properties of Nigerians. This is one of several examples that we've been accosted with since we've been in the hollow chambers. I am disgusted by what I am hearing. It is disgusting to find pregnant women, their stomachs slit, unborn babies removed. And if these herdsmen are allowed to rampage the way they are, then, frankly speaking, they are a terrorist organization. And a terrorist organization must be dealt with decisively by the military. It is no longer a situation where we call on policemen who do not have the arms or the training to face folks with AK-47, a well-trained militia. We are told by foreigners, maybe Nigerians, but in a sense, people who now occupy land that belong to Nigeria, and we have conversations with them. If we can fight Boko Haram, certainly we can fight the herdsmen. And what I am saying right now is very, very serious, and I urge the federal government of Nigeria to take this seriously. And if the security agencies cannot do their job, then the leadership must be fired. There must be consequence for bad behavior. You are either in control of security of Nigeria or you are not. The ministers involved should resign. The generals involved must be fired or resign. Otherwise, they should be impeached. It is not acceptable for Nigerians to be killed like cattle. It is not acceptable for us to be invaded by foreign mercenaries, and all we do is have conversations. Enough is enough. I am urging the federal government of Nigeria. It's not about coming to it is as if the Senate is now the executive arm of government. That is what it seems. And I feel sorry for my colleagues. Senator Marafat closed our session, told us what is happening. Senator Marafat, pay attention. He told us what is happening in Zamfara State. But Senator Marafat did not say it in open house. What he said frightened everybody here about what is happening in Zamfara. Zamfara State is being occupied by foreign mercenaries. That is a fact of life. When we had a session yesterday, he never said it. But he should have said it. It is being occupied by a foreign country in Zamfara State. If that is the case, what are we doing about it? If the people responsible for protection of lives and property in Nigeria cannot do their job, what happens in civilized countries? They are fired. They are kicked out of office. Shehu Sani on TV today explained it eloquently, and he was dead on point. Now, what are we doing? If the federal government of Nigeria wants to run the Red Chamber as the Red Chamber to become the executive of Nigeria, then let us appoint a Senate president, the president of Nigeria. Let us do the job of the executive. Because it doesn't make any sense. Every day we deal with all these issues. People are being killed every day. Babies are being born every day with no future. They are born into this world, and as soon as they're old enough, they pick up an AK-47, they pick up a machete, they start killing fellow human beings. Then what do? All we do is talk.
All talk, no action.
There has to be consequence. The Minister of Defense should come here and tell us what he's doing. Minister of Internal Affairs should be summoned here and let us know what they are doing. If the cabinet is incompetent, then fire them. Senator Marafa said things to me. Look, when he finished speaking yesterday, 5 senators came to me scared to death, frightened about what he said. But he didn't say it in open house. He said it in private. No. And what he said should have said on the floor. Because what is happening in Taraba, what is happening in Enugu, what is happening in Kaduna, what is happening all across the country is disgusting. People are being killed. People are being killed. I don't think we understand it. Maybe the cameras should go to these areas and see dead bodies.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. Do you know Bruce is a senator? And this is a man. This is a man who is one of the leader in Abuja. Him himself is tired. Do you know that these Fulani Cattlemen are foreigners? They were imported. You remember when General Sani Abacha was the president? A lot of people were carrying it that he was actually from Niger Republic. And that was true. These people came all the way from Burkina Faso, Mali. That is how they came to Nigeria. We don't have border. Anyone that stand that said they want to fight human trafficking, they should first of all fight Nigeria immigration. Nigeria immigration are #1 human traffickers. Nigeria immigration. If you want to fight human trafficking, everybody is against human trafficking. First of all, fight Nigeria immigration. Who is the commander of Nigeria immigration? Muhammadu Buhari. So, if you cannot fight Muhammadu Buhari, who are you to say you want to fight human trafficking? It's all noise. Call him out like I'm doing right now. You remember when OBASEKI called on Gelegele people in Edo State? OBASEKI is the most smartest, they even praise him. He's the most smartest Ponzi scheme master. I told Edo people, OBASEKI, Governor OBASEKI is the engineer of Dangote. How to rob people. How to rob a bank. Do you really know that Dangote have borrowed money from different banks that have been delinquent to federal money? And they have liquidated. These banks are not existing today again. Dangote was the one that borrowed money from them and he didn't pay. He used federal power, his corrupt power. OBASEKI was the architect of it. Why a lot of innocent Nigerians lost their money. Even some in overseas lost their money. Even JJ Okocha, Oyekachi, they all lost money in it. Kano, Dangote will suck you like a sucking blood. And OBASEKI is in Edo State to suck them like a sucking blood. It will continue to suck you. Do you know why OBASEKI went ahead and made peace? Let me show you the video again.
State wants the governor, Godwin Obaseki, to recognize the 5 traditional rulers of the Ijaw Kingdom.
There's a reason for this.
State.
Just listen.
They spoke to journalists after meeting with the Edo State governor in the government house, insisting that the problem goes beyond underdevelopment in the area. TVC News correspondent Obiteme George reports.
Chiefs, elders, youth, and other representatives of Ijaws in Edo State were in Government House, Benin, at the invitation of the governor. After a 2-hour closed-door meeting, Governor Godwin Obaseki and the Ijaw chiefs and elders spoke to journalists.
I want to make one point that they are all Edos. I believe firmly that the issue for us is about development, equity, and justice. Once people feel deprived, feel that they haven't had their fair share of development, they naturally are likely to begin to feel the way our brothers of Ijaw stock feel. I believe that what we have done today is to open avenues and channels of dialogue to focus on the key issues affecting us as a people and steps on how to address them.
Representatives of the Ijaw kingdoms reiterate that the matter is much more than underdevelopment.
What we want now is not all those development and so on they are talking about. The development must be based on justice. The 5 Ijaw kingdoms must be included in our constitution.
What we expect the governor of Edo State to do in the immediate is to recognize the 5 traditional rulers in the 5 kingdoms of the Ijaw nation in Edo State. That is the immediate thing that he has to do. This is within the purview of the state government. It does not need the federal government to do that one.
By the recognition of the traditional rulers of these places, by the creation of local community development areas as we have it in Lagos and Bayelsa.
And then comes the comic relief.
Your Excellency, nobody's against delegated board. But when somebody says that our own land, that it doesn't belong to us, that he owns it, whoever he is, we'll fight the person.
The constitution vests land, all
we'll fight the
land in
person
Nigeria
with our blood.
He will not allow you to fight with your blood.
Ofieteme George, TVC News.
You can hear when they said the relief comes. When the Ijaw leaders said it's not that they want to stop Obaseki from seaport in Gelegele, after the federal government refused to sign a bill to build seaport Gelegele to finance it, because the federal government already known, even Buhari is not happy with Dangote, that Dangote want to buy everywhere. That is why they refuse. So Dangote now came out with Oshomole and told Obaseki with Edo State money plus the money they will bring, they will use it to build Gelegele. And Dangote will be, and Obaseki and Oshomole, they will be controlling Gelegele seaport. That is why you saw when that man said, I will fight with my blood, Obaseki were laughing. You think that laugh was a foolish laugh. But Obaseki is a Ponzi scheme master. He was laughing his way to the top. Later on, he went to China to sign the deal because you know Obaseki is a scammer in America. If Obaseki come here and sign anything with an American, they're going to first of all investigate him. If that job is not done well, they know Obaseki know that that company, the FBI, just like they lock up General Electric, I mean, what they call it, in Houston, they know that America will deal with them. Obaseki is a game master. Obaseki is a scammer. Obaseki know what they do. I want to have a message for the Ijaw people. I have a lot of members of People Freedom Movement who are Ijaw. People Freedom Movement does not belong to Edo State alone. It belongs to the whole world. I want you to protect the land that you are fighting for. Channel your anger to Obaseki and Fulani Cattlemen, not our Oba Obeni. Channel your anger. Let me tell you, if you allow Dangote to come and build a seaport, Dangote seaport, Dangote will use cattlemen to chase you people inside the water. You will not even have chance to come in the land. And this is a prophecy I have prophesied for you, Ijaw people. Do whatever it takes to investigate Governor Obaseki. Before you sign any peace agreement with Governor Obaseki, tell him to bring out the master plan, the owners of Gelegele Seaport. Let me tell you, Benin people, the people that will fight for Benin are in abroad. Someone like me, I will lose my blood for Edo land. Me, I will die for it. I will not defend you. I will attack. I don't have time for bullshit. The real Edo people that will fight, if we say let's fight, are the ones dying in the sea. Some of them made it to Italy. That is why I will do whatever I take for them to have paper. In the rainy day when I need them, all of them will fly home. We will see. You are paying. I am not paying. These are my children who I suffer for. I don't pay them. They are the one paying me. But you will be paying people. Who is more powerful? Those that fight with passion or those that are being paid to fight? So, I am urging Ujo people, if some Edo people are stupid and foolish, greed of money, they worship in the altar of corruption and greed. If some Edo worship in the altar of greed, Ujo people, I don't want you to worship in the other altar of greed. Stop kidnapping. Channel your anger to Obaseki and Dangote and the Cattlemen. If really you want to lose your blood for that land that you are occupying now, that's fine. You can live there in peace forever. I don't care. Everybody can live. I hate oppression. Channel your anger. Do not let one Cattleman enter that land. That is the only question, because Edo people, we have given our land to Obaseki and Dangote, and our Enigres are behind it. And I want to talk to our Enige today. Enige, what I talk about? There's something I want to transfer this message to all the Enige. A lot of Enige are watching me. If the old generation did not speak, I'm telling you people, the Enige need to watch very well. We are not going to allow the greed of corruption, greed of money that most of you, our father, are having to decimate our life. You, our father, have already lived, have enjoyed the benefit of money. We have not. We have been struggling all our life. We have been struggling all our life. We are telling you, be careful. Don't bat more than what you can chew. Don't bat more than... Social media is everywhere. Let me tell you, if one start it and everybody join, there will be no respect for any again. No. Be cautious. For you to allow Fulani Cattlemen from Ouagadougou, from Mali, to come and take your land. And you are telling us, I am your Enige, I am your Enoge. See that? Do you because Enoge win sell. For what? Eh? The land, the forest you did not clear. Even how many Enoge that go to farm? There are how many who go to farm? How many other than some poor Enoge? How many of them who go to farm? They come to the village, 2 days they will run back to city. Why are they not staying in their village? Is that not corruption? Why our Oba did not tell them, go and stay in your village? Leave Benin City alone. Go and develop your village. Why? In Igbo land, Igwe, they stay in their village. Now, Enoge, in Benin, now let Benin, now Benin City, all of them, they rush, they come. They go sell land, collect the money, come build mansion. They don't care about their community. They don't care. They will come home and speak grammar, oppress the poor citizen in the village. That era is over. Any politician that took money to Enoge, say Enoge, we want to come here, make you vote for us. Now Cambiaqua market money, now you give them. I become money. The money don't pay me. Nothing. Enoge have one PVC. He go vote in you. We not go control him. That is the truth. Me, I don't have time for oppression. If you want to really kick corruption, you start it from where it begins. Why would Enoge of a come? If you don't like the village that Omonoba they were talk about, Baba, our father gave you a land to take care of, and gave you a title as the Enoge of I will start, for example, of my mother village as the Enoge of Ewesi. What are you doing in Benin? It's a question. A simple question. How can you develop a place you are not living? You have not suffered. You don't even know the road to the farms in the village. Me, I suffered. You don't even know. Or a Bazobe, or via Iguabazuwa. How come? If our father, if our father leave Benin City and go and live in Abuja, how will he rule in Benin? Let's say now, let our Oba say, oh, Edo is too local. Let me go and live in Washington, D.C. It's the same thing our nigga are doing. These are the things our father, Ewa Ogirigan, should take a look at. You cannot develop a place, you have no resident. That is why Italian government, before you have a sojourner, you have to have a resident in where you want to have paper on. Why people are not stupid. You can travel. You can travel and come back. So, you know what? I'm just tired of it. Corruption is everywhere. Corruption is everywhere. It's everywhere. The worst of all now, nobody is helping us. We are doing all these things on our own. And yet, they are insulting us every day. They are insulting us every day, every day, every day. And this is how oppression, what they used to oppress people. And I want to quickly clear this, then I get out from online. This is my last thing. Look, watch. This is a man who speaks.
Well, it is true. The men of the DSS came in here after the service in the evening, and they demanded that I'm needed at the headquarters last night. And basically, I had a lot of other engagements, and I told them I can't make it for last night because I had other engagements and people that I'm going to be seeing. And of course, they stationed themselves all over the place and spoke with the director. And they said they were going to wait till the midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., to have me and, of course, to whisk me away. So, but I presented my position. I'm not stepping anywhere because I have a lot of engagement. So they besieged the entire complex and they were around. And, of course, the young men and women also stood their ground that I'm going nowhere. So that is actually what transpired. And while I was here, they have also gone to the house and they were also waiting there at home. So it actually happened, and I'm glad that I stood to defend the position of what is right.
Okay, sir. Was there any reason given for this invitation when they came? Or was there anything like later?
There was no later, there was no later, there was no formal invitation. They came in the night. And for anything to happen in the night, you should know what it is. And of course, it was for me to go, and from there, of course, to be weeks away and to be kept silent. But then there was no formal, and I don't know who these people are. And there's no way I can just respond by conversation with the director of SSS and whoever. I don't know their identity. I don't know who they are. There has to be a proper chain and a proper channel of whatever. And of course, I have known of myself that I've committed no crime anywhere that I should. Even if I've committed a crime, there's a due process that is to be carried. And that due process is to be followed. And I should be able to have my family, I should be able to have the people around me to be able to hear what the true crime is. But you can't just come at midnight to try to whisk me away. No, it's not going to be possible.
Is it true? We are told, lively told that there is an attempt also to withdraw your security men.
The security men were withdrawn. I mean, immediately after the security men that are guarding. Now, this place is known through the years as a security flashpoint. And the SDF commandants have always come to sweep up this entire environment at all times. And because of that, they have stationed men for years. So yesterday, very surprising, in the midnight, these security guys were all withdrawn last midnight. So it means that as a citizen of this country, and knowing fully well that
okay,
I stand.
I want you to go to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Invite your friend to subscribe, to watch and finish this video, because you can see what this man did, and I call for immediate release of him. I thought he was arrested. We thank God that who withdraw the security? Who did it? It's order from the presidency. That is how they intimidate Nigerians. So that is the reason why you should build your own security. Don't depend on government security. Whenever I'm coming to Nigeria, I'm going to come with a lot of black Americans. A lot of African Americans are going to come with me. I'm going to come with my own security from US. You will not even know they are Americans. You don't know. I'm going to come with it. Anywhere I go, they will be there. When you call Yawa, you go see Yawa. And they are going to be standby. Respond security team. I am a specialist in security. Standby. Strike team. Well-trained strike team. They're going to be somewhere. Whenever you call Yawa, you do something you want to run. You will not run. No. Your life will be end right there. To hell with Nigerian security. They don't know what is security. Why haven't they secured Nigerians? So, I am not stupid. How can you threaten me that you will kill me if I come to Benin? You think I will come there? Even your boys will even. My security, they will just be little men. You will think they don't know anything. You come and see. When they put you in lock, security lock, you will just suffocate and die. Only that one, your weapon will drop. You will see how American security are being trained. How Israeli security are trained. That is the fact. So I am urging every department, come to America. Come and seek for a security company. Private security company who will come and secure your church. Stop giving them millions. It doesn't want what they are doing. These people are not really security. They went to police academy, SSS academy that is not even up to a level 3 security guard or level 2 in America. So that I'm looking for money. As soon as I get the money, I will go to a company like Blackwater. Those ones that President Bush sent to Iraq. When they come, the U.S. Embassy will be aware that the security, American security men are on ground. If the battle is too much for them, then you see the almighty U.S. Marine. Order from the embassy. They will be on the ground in Edo State. Akataka. Akataka. You know, Nigerian people have never dealt with American trained security officer before. And you see they withdraw this man's security and they want to oppress him. Kudos to you. I love you. May God bless you. And I want you to know that we love you for standing for the truth. And not only that, it's a lieutenant. So we stand for the truth. And I'm urging most of my friends who are general in the army, who are lieutenant, to come out and speak against this barbaric way of behaving. Killing of Nigerians is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? It's unacceptable. So on Monday, I am going to show you how Nigeria is being corrupt. You're going to see a lot on Monday. And I will not stop without thanking my son, Comrade Newty Ignigun. May God bless you. When you have power and you have faith, let me quickly do this. Listen, when you have faith in yourself and you have faith on your leader, you have faith on your movement, that is how you are. You can see, how many of you watch a community video on Wednesday? If you have not watched it, go and watch it and share it. A son of a tiger and a lion is a tiger. There is no, we don't need a DNA. You can see it all over his face. It shows that he's training. I have been lifting it up. You know, when tiger are biting sometimes, are biting sometimes. Then he will start. I say, look at him, look at him. You know, community. Every time I use my teeth, I bite him. I bite John Coker as well. Now you can see. You can see. The result is out. As we say, I am proud of myself. I have done something good with my life. As Our father, Ambassador Simon Joseph, one of the greatest musicians of all time. We all know. Even few weeks ago, when there were problems within the Edo industry music, they were asking one question that we most everybody forget. How many people have you trained? How many children do you have? As big as our father, I've never seen one musician that will come out and say, I was trained by Ambassador Simon Joseph and he's still playing. But a lot of Akabama, a lot of what they call him, Agbakman, Olita, a lot of it. Even Akobelia, I think we have some trained people too. But there are other musicians. No one have some, a lot. That is how to measure success. So far, less than 1 year in the office, the success of PFM. Very soon, Ambassador Blessing will be out. It's going to be explosive broadcasting. She will be out from one place to another. These are who are trained. Who are trained. However, whatever it took me to train. Andrew was out the other day. He still have a lot of lesson to go because he has not constantly been on the field. You can see the passion. Comrade Igbinigun, how many of you can tell me, Comrade Igbinigun, who know what? Let me tell you. On Monday, we're going to go to education. We will read the meaning of illiterate, educated, and not educated. We're going to educate these so-called oppressors who want to use the name of education to silence our children. No way. We are not going to tolerate it no more. I am going to, if you take me to do a video 5 days a week to educate those that could not, who are not privileged to go to Harvard, to speak like British Prime Minister, I want them to know that they can talk like a Ranomigo. They can even talk less than me, and their word will be heard anywhere in the world. We don't have English money. Nobody English have helped in Nigeria. There's no English job. The job we want, that PFN will create, is the job for you, the common man, not for rich people. So I will leave here. May God bless our Lord. May God bless our father, Manobana Doko Akbolokbolo. May God bless the Enoge of my community I've used everywhere. I've used myself as an example. And may God bless the PFM, the good ones who are not Judah Iscariot or whatever it is. May God bless those who are for PFM for real. And I want to let Edo people know. Please focus your anger towards Fulani Cattlemen. Fulani Cattlemen are the one destroying you, not me, not Mega Comrade. So if you come out and talk about Mega Comrade, that make you a nuisance. Because you are a nuisance. You are not useful to the community. So you just pack your load and just go and sleep. It's only a nuisance that talk about those that are not. I'm not in the office. If I'm in the office and I'm not doing good, you can insult me. No PFM member in the office. And I want to congratulate Comrade Nutty for what outstanding job he did on Wednesday. And it will be out on Wednesday as well. So on Wednesday, Tony, and I will announce it. If you want to watch the son of a tiger and a lion, you have not seen anything yet. I know what I trained. I know how we are. When things were rough in Italy, I told him, I said, carry on. That is to tell you. You see, the enemy, the more you attack me, the more you make me to build, to train more children. I'm already famous. My life is good. I have children who have learned from me. If I'm not educated, how can I educate Nutty to become? Nobody can stand. If Nutty come online every day, you will run. Comrade Nutty is not. He's been on the East, an international comrade, not a local quack comrade, not a comrade of Edo Oredo. This is international comrade who have stand in the stairway of European Union, in Belgium, Brussels, European Union, Italian Parliament, name it. Name it. Comrade Newton is an impeccable comrade. He was the first comrade, if you don't know that today, who welcomed Commissioner Babatunde Johnson Kokomo into Edo State in his office. He's smart. And his father, the tiger and the lion himself combined, is smart. We're educated in our poverty way, while you are being educated in corruption way. The only reason why you people are saying we are not educated is because the corrupt way of your life, we are not educated in that way. That is why we are not educated in your way. Those that are criticizing us, because the way we be educated is suffer. What you suffer for is what you get. The way you was your whole education is you steal from others and pocket it. That is your way. And for those who have the best interest of PFM, please, I'm begging you, no more make and run without money. You know, they already call me Tane Beggar. Nelson Mandela was financed by his movement. President Mbake, whatever, the now president of South Africa, was sponsored to Nigeria for study by his movement. I'm not asking you to sponsor me. The education I have is enough. I am qualified to run for president. I'm qualified to be president of any nation. Everything I've learned is okay. What I want to read more is to read psychologists. I was going to read law, but I don't have time for that. So there, I'll study a little bit about security more. So that is what I want to read, and I will get certificate from it. I will study somehow 4 months, somehow 5 months, vocational college, you know. So those are the things that matters to me. So please, if you know you have not help, please help us. If you have, help us. We need help. We rather beg than to steal. And God bless you. I want you to know that Mega Comrade, I love you. On Monday, I'm going to be online. I'm going to be broadcasting for those who are in Facebook. My People Freedom Movement that I'm broadcasting for is being blocked. I want you to help me write Facebook. There's a way that we are broadcasting through it. A lot of people don't know. So we are begging you. So please help us. We need help. However you can do it. We really, really need help. I'm not going to lie. I will not sugarcoat it. So I am begging you, please. Share this video and share it and share and share and share and share. Muhammad Buhari must go. He must go. Hashtag Buhari must go 2020. And hashtag OBASEKI must go. I mean 2019 and 2020. So I thank you. God bless you. I love you. They're about to attack my Facebook. I got to close it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you. My power and my protector. God bless you. You are blessed. Destiny. Let's talking about a few hours. Destiny, call me in 1 hour. Joy, God bless you. I am covered with the blood of Jesus. My enemy will scatter. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys, you know. Share. Share. Buhari must go. Fulani Cattlemen, they are not from Nigeria. They have to go back to where they come from. God bless you. Boko Haram, Fulani Cattlemen, Herdsman must go. Yes. This is the tiger and the lion combined. President, Mega Comrade, Officer Clement Amigo Edegbe, the president of the poor citizen worldwide, commander-in-chief of the defenseless and the voiceless, the tiger and the lion combined. Let me tell you something. Hashtag Buhari must go 2019 and hashtag Obaseki must go 2020. He must go no matter what. We're going to go. We are not going to tolerate you for cattlemen killing in Nigeria. No, this shithole government must go down. Shithole government must go down. It must go down. We are tired of it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. By the power of God Almighty, in the name of Allah, inshallah, I will overcome. In Jesus' mighty name. God bless you. And I love you all. God bless you. God bless you, brothers and sisters. It's only God Almighty is the way. The power of God. The soldiers, the army of God will reign upon you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am not asking. Let me tell you, Nigeria DSS, you should be ashamed of yourself. Nigeria DSS, you are being used like zombie. Are you not big enough to be a president? The director of DSS, let me ask you a question. Ain't you smart enough to be a president of Nigeria? All this youth in DSS that they are using back and front, they use it like a toilet paper and dump you. Why can't you go and run for local government chairman? Why can't you go and run for governor of your country? Call me, we will support you. Call on People Freedom Movement. Why are you letting them? I'm a security man. US-trained security personnel. And I'm proud of it. As a security man, I embrace it with open heart. I love my job. You know what I'm talking about. Why can't you get up and be a man and run for a political office? And you be the change. You, the police officer, who are beating innocent people. 419 DSS, thank you. Thank you, Ibrahim. Why can't you be the leader? Why are you always answering? Was Muhammad Buhari not in the military? He was former brigadier general. Huh? You should be ashamed of yourself. Tomorrow now I come to Nigeria, they say, oh, DSS in your compound. I will laugh at you. I will ask you, why is it not you that is giving order? That is the question I will ask you. Why is it not you that is giving order? Yet you are being ordered to come to the president of the poor citizen. I'm already poor. There's nothing, no more things you can do about me. I'm already poor. I have no money to give you. All I have to give you is the truth. Rise up, brothers and sisters. Rise up and let us fight against this barbaric killing of this Fulani Cattlemen. Eh? 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 So-called SARS. Eh? You are I will not say you are not educated. You graduated from 12th grade, SSE, and you become a police officer. And you went to police academy. You are educated. But you can run. You can run for chairman. Why do you allow this pamphlet education to rule all over you? Pamphlet education. Pamphlet. So-called graduate that cannot even, that have no brain. Who my son, 5 years old, son is even better than. My children are home now. I'm coming. They are home. Bye-bye. The school is closed. I love you all. Bye-bye. I'm coming.
Oh, Rabbi Lebo Shakaya. Ligetego Wayadabo. Thank you, Father. I appreciate
your clothes when you get ready. I'll come and give you a good massage. You ready for massage?
I appreciate you, Lord.
Okay, daddy's coming to massage you, okay?
Thank you, Father.
So, I love you all. Let me go. Thank you. Bye-bye.